if BN want to do something to gain back from the people in Penang, so maybe they have to put some effort or extra work, or that is chances of how to improve the people in the living standard, the transportation, all this.
It's going to be quite tough actually for BN to win actually, because compared to many years ago, even BN been doing slow, and then compared to now current state government, they are doing some improvements. Then when people start to compare,
pandangan saya pada Barisan Nasional, saya rasa ada harapan untuk menang kembali, untuk meraih mengundi pengundi-pengundi daripada rakyat Penang ni. Kerajaan cuba untuk menyelesaikan masalah-masalah rakyat, cuba kita dapat solve.
Yes, and that's some of the very interesting reaction that we're getting from the people in Penang, who actually flocked to watch this Korean artist Psy, and some say and indicate that this was a game changer, perhaps a catalyst for the upcoming GE13. I'm Anna Edwards. Thank you so much for joining us on our show, GE13 The Showdown, right here at our mini studio in Penang. And with me to discuss further and delve into some of the issues and very interesting situation also that's happening in Penang is Mr. Teng Chang Yeow, who is Penang BN chairman. A lot of people say there's a firm 18 out of 40 state seats, that's up for grabs, and BN is going to get that. Is that true?
We are filling candidates in all the seats. We are going all out all the seats. In the battle like this, we are not limiting ourselves to any numbers. We are just going all out on all the seats, because this is the battle of all battles. So we are going all out on all the seats.
Will we be seeing new faces?
Yes, there will be quite a number of new faces be filled by all the parties.
And some ushered out, right?
Yeah, some that need to be retired, we have to retire them.
Okay, that a question that's actually quite significant as well, and on everyone's minds is Gerakan BN due for another wipeout in Penang?
This is the do or die battle for Gerakan as well.
Do or die?
Do or die, yeah. It is the last chance for Gerakan to play an important role, political role in the state. So we are prepared.
Why do you say last chance?
Because we have been wiped out once. If we fail to gain any inroads, the sustainability of the party will be a great challenge. So we may not be able to find enough leaders to sustain the party. So this is the last chance for the party revival, because we need also young bloods to join us. If we do not make any inroads, many will be leaving. There's no doubt about it, because many have stayed back in the last general elections, hoping that there will be some inroads be made.
So it's a tough fight. So my next question is, can BN perhaps deny the opposition a two-thirds majority?
We are going all out. It doesn't matter whether we are able to deny the two-thirds majority or we are going to capture back the state. All we need now is to go all out, making the impossible possible.
Right. We'll take a short break, and do hold that thought. Mr. Teng will be back for more on the wind of change. We're talking about the wind of change. Is this sweeping again right here in Penang? Stay with us. the wind of change sweeping Penang again. With me to answer more questions, and this time more on some of the issues that's actually going on right here at the Pearl of the Orient, Mr. Teng Chang Yeow, Penang BN Chairman. You have said this is the last chance for Barisan Nasional in Penang to prove its...
For Gerakan.
Yes, for Gerakan. What are some of the issues that the people are actually quite sore about?
I think the people in Penang are very concerned with the escalating housing, prices of housing.
Prices of housing.
They are also growing, or rather deterioration of the traffic condition in the state. These are the two...
Massive traffic jams. Right?
Massive traffic jams. These are the two issues that have not been addressed by the present state administration.
Has it gotten worse with the present state
administration? It has gone from bad to worse. We normally do not experience worse traffic situation.
Feels like the island is getting smaller.
No, the island is remaining the same, except that numbers of cars have grown out of proportion. Virtually now, the numbers of cars registered in the state has surpassed 1.7 million cars, vehicles in the state.
But this does not necessarily mean that it can't be resolved. It can.
It can be resolved.
But nothing is being done?
Nothing has been done. Just rhetoric from the state government. Okay. You may argue that you have written to the federal government. Federal government did not approve it or did not grant you the thing. But show us all the correspondence you have written to the federal government on your proposal to build LRT or MRT or underground tunnel or what sort. You are just asking for one bus. You are just asking for increase in rapid bus. Rapid Penang buses. Is increasing of rapid Penang buses the only solutions to traffic problems? It is not.
Expect these issues to perhaps turn the tide right here in Penang, which is known as the fortress for Pakatan Rakyat?
We hope that they are not just these two issues, traffic and affordable housing. The current controversy about the new tunnel linking the island and the mainland and traffic at the road disposal system. Yeah, there's another issue. So these are the three critical issues that people are watching the present government. How do they deal with it? Has it been a proper planning, proper study been done, proper research been done about this tunneling? Then suddenly the state government decided, oh, now we want a tram.
Right.
The tram has not been even discussed. Suddenly when you have a dialogue with a group of NGOs, out of the blue you decided that, oh, the best transportation system is the tram. How could then people want to take the tram from the inner city to airport? Because the tram is not going to have a speed like a MRT or LRT. So these are no planned, unplanned projects that have been involved.
Having said that, any hope from Malay voters?
Malay voters, I think generally they are issues concerning their well-being, the religions part, which may not be addressed by the Pakatan. Of course, the issues of the usage of the words Allah has some impact in the Malays community.
Right. Just at my intro, I did talk about Psy, the Korean artist performing right here in Penang, and that being a game changer. Some looked upon it as a catalyst for our upcoming elections. What is what sort of input did you get from the people, from Penangites, and also yourself?
Basically, we just want to provide entertainment. Basically, is to also tell the people of Penang, look, when we promise you something, we deliver it.
But it was a very expensive.
Well, it's sponsored. There's nothing free in this world. Right? It's sponsored. I mean, I'm not using the government fund to pay for it. I don't have a government, but it is sponsored. It is through corporate sponsor that we take inside. I mean, all these international artists who are in this country for performance, even if they sell tickets, they are also partially sponsored by many corporate companies.
So you think it created an impact for BN?
I think it has. It has created a psychological impact on the opposition. I mean, their celebration of their 5th year's anniversary They wouldn't dare to pick Hanjiang to do it. They should go back to their own ground. That is their winning ground. Why must they shift ground? Because they are worried that if the crowd is not as big as 308 or as big as what size has managed to pull, that shows that look, they do not have that kind of support anymore. It's a psychological impact on them. It's not so much of the numbers, but the psychological impact will have a bearing on their planning.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sitting Chang Yeow, and of course he is Penang BN chairman, and we'll move from Sai to the general elections, the 13th general elections. GE13 the Showdown. Let's watch in Penang right here. Tough fight. To all of you out there, thank you so much for joining us on our show, GE13 Showdown. I'm Anne Edwards. Bye-bye.